Hi, everyone. Welcome to the November 5th, 5th of November. The moon is in Cancer today. So moon loves being in Cancer, right? Because the moon does rule Cancer and it's all about that fourth house energy. So the moon in Cancer means lots of concentrating on anything having to do with family. Now, this could manifest a couple of different ways. It could be where you focus on anything having to do with like being at home, nurturing your family, nurturing anyone that lives in your home, but it could also have to do because the moon is our feelings, and in that fourth house, we might be feeling like we want to move, and we might be feeling like we want to make some home improvements. A lot of us are going to be feeling that way because it is going to be happening in the sixth house. So, what is the sixth house? Is Virgo's the landlord there, right? Ruled by Mercury. Even though Mercury is retrograde, we're going to be in this very introspective space about thinking about our day to day. Now, it's important to note that Virgo, besides being the problem solver energy, right, which is great because we're going to be able to really get our act together, do a lot of organizing, cleaning out closets, thinking about what we want to do. It's also our day to day work environment. How good do we feel where we are and, our colleagues, what we're doing? How are we feeling about that, right? Again, moon is the feelings. Do we feel grounded and rooted and safe? Right? That's the Cancer energy. Sixth house is also our mental, physical, and emotional health. It's our health, it's our physical health, but our physical health, of course, is connected to our mental and emotional health as well. So we're really going to be doing some really deep checking in on this day. How do we feel about things? How do we feel about, again, our home? Our day to day experience is the sixth house. Day to day work environment, especially for those of you who are working from home. You might be really like kind of like flipping through the pages or online, wanting to like just kind of maybe update or make your work environment or your home even cozier. All right. So we have this is a really good energy though for us to feel very like loved and supported. The universe is very much going to kind of be on our side right now. And if you've been feeling upbeat lately, then this is even more positive, right? Really kind of solidifying what it is that you're feeling, kind of a rewarding energy. So enjoy that for the day because there's other stuff, guys. A number of things can be true at once. We could have positive and negative. Now, if you've been feeling somewhat stressed, the energy of help is nearby. You simply need to reach out and ask the universe to find a way to answer your prayers and what it is that you're looking to do. And I know that sounds hokey, but it's about really staying open. So just really in this energy, take heart, trust your intuition, seize the day. That sixth house energy, again, Virgo, is the problem solver of the zodiac. We also have the moon squaring Venus. So this is a strong influence, right? So your love life can feel a little unsettled right now. So just try to relax, try not to obsess, try to show restraint. You're going to reap some nice rewards if you kind of hold your tongue, right? I know that's so hard sometimes. But the moon is also going to be squaring Mars. So you got the two of them going on. Now, that's not quite as heavy an influence, which is good. But, every now and then these irritable feelings can surface. And the thing is here, you may understand the reason for this irritation, or you may just not. Like you just may sort of be feeling a little bit out of sorts. It actually doesn't even really matter, but you need to simply take note of the feelings and let them go. Just let them go. We guys really try to avoid overreacting, any sort of rash behavior, because the thing is, none of us are quite ourselves this week, you know. But we may not realize it. We may not realize it. So we all have to be patient till things kind of pass. Things are going to be revealed. You can really benefit from a really like brisk walk. Get rid of the Mars energy. Anything that's like cardio that gets you out there. Brisk, get rid of that Mars energy. We also have the moon sextiling Uranus. Sextile is great. Uranus is like, boom, kind of like surprises, right? So during this short period of the moon transiting Uranus, it is an ideal time to be flexible, right? What is it? Uranus rules Aquarius. There's such a flexible sign. Stay flexible, remain open to any kind of new ideas. Spontaneity is like the order of the day. You're free to explore new and unexpected possibilities. It's definitely Uranus energy. You may have insights into your own or other people's emotions right now. And that, guys, keeping it real, like that could be the cause of the unrest or feeling unsettled within your emotions. This could also be a good time to explore like new technology or any sort of like new social media app, anything like that would be, that would be a great day, right? My Uranus rules technology. So it would be good. We also have the moon trining Neptune. Now, this is not too strong an influence, but it's just, let's take it because this is a feel good energy. If you relax, right, and you kind of tune into the subtle aspects of life, anything, having to do with art or nature or beauty or dreams or anything in the spiritual realm, right? The more that you can relax and trust your own feelings, the more that you can enjoy this day. The more that you can hang out in this space, the easier everything else is just gonna go. You need to like throw logic aside for a minute and practicality and just do something that feels good to you just on that day. I think we all deserve it, right? After this week. Now we do have a square. The moon is going to be squaring Chiron. So you are likely to be a little more sensitive than usual for a day or two surrounding this energy. Remember, Chiron is still retrograde until the middle of December. So the moon here with the Chiron. So, you need to take extra care to nurture yourself and avoid upsetting others. But really, more than anything, avoid upsetting yourself. The thing is here, maybe a loved one will end up triggering some sort of hurt feelings in you. Never easy, but you need to remember that any hurt feelings are also opportunities for healing. It's opportunity for growth. It's opportunity to look at something in a different way. So now is definitely the time to build bridges rather than burn them, right? And trying to figure out, if they don't have a point to whatever it is they're saying, why are they saying it or why are they doing it? Are they doing it and not even realizing it? Because the same way as, you may not be feeling yourself, you may not be yourself and may not realize it, the same as goes with everybody else in our lives. That's why this week is just going to require very high level of awareness. Best way to look at it. All right, so let me drop the screen down a little bit and pull some cards. We have the Eight of Pentacles, Two of Cups in reverse for me. Yeah, that makes sense. The Empress energy, that makes sense as well. Six of Cups. Ooh, okay. What's happening? What's happening with the Six of Cups energy? Love that. All right. Well, I love the Eight of Pentacles too. We got the Eight of Pentacles going on, mastering your craft. Some of you may be just enjoying your day to day, right? We got that moon in the sixth house. So you might be just really enjoying your day to day, thinking about, do you feel grounded? Are you getting what you want out of your job? And a lot of you may be. Now, that may not be the story for you. That may not be how it manifests for you. Others of you, you're going to feel like, you're really mastering what you need. You've finally figured out what it is that you need to do in that relationship. Finally figuring out, like, oh, okay, that's how I have to speak to them. Or now you're realizing, I'm realizing that when they do A, B, and C, it really rubs me the wrong way. I need to communicate that. That's what this is all about, right? The Eight of Pentacles. So it's good, but at the same time, right? A number of things could be true at once. We have the Two of Cups energy, and the Two of Cups in reverse. This can indicate arguments. This can indicate for some of you breakups, some sort of separation, dealing with the separation. This could also be dealing with some sort of disinterest. So going back to what I was indicating before about Chiron, maybe you're really into doing something and your partner's just completely disinterested. That's Two of Cups energy. See, it doesn't have to be the end all. It could just simply be you being very hurt because maybe your partner or your friend or a family member, somebody that you have a close connection with, just doesn't have it. They seem very disinterested in what you love to do, or they may just seem rather disinterested in the relationship. But you have to understand that it may not be the actual relationship. There may be other things at play. It can certainly be other things at play. At the same time, we have the Empress energy. Now, for some of you, you may be feeling, I'm going to say straight up, this can be an absolute misunderstanding about having children, opening a business, doing something you that like if there's an argument, or I'm going to say if any separation or even a breakup could be about how you guys are moving forward in the relationship. And it may not be working the same way as you would like it to. Okay. Because the Empress energy, while it is about fertility and creation and pregnancy and all of that, and good parenting and all of that, it is about abundance and growing, right? Because she's the mother of the tarot. She's perpetually pregnant, right? So it's all about growing. She gets pregnant, she grows the energy, and then she births the energy, and she does it again. So it's about moving forward. Let's go, right? It's a Venus energy. How well loved do I feel? How well, am I able to love? What's money looking like in this connection? How are we feeling together in this? Right. So I feel like those are going to be a lot of the conversations. Now, guys, at the same time, check it out. We have the Six of Cups. So listen, for those of you who are in a space where there's separation or you've been broken up, this does indicate that you're going to be in a situation, some of you, not all of you, where you're going to need to make the decision whether you want to get back together with somebody, because this is a reunion energy. This is an energy of nostalgia. Now, for some of you, you may just be visiting where you used to live, or you just might be hooking up with some old friends of yours, people from your childhood, people you worked with and went to school with, whatever. Could definitely, but there's this, the past plays a role here. Others of you, this could indicate you reaching back to maybe a project that you once started or a job that you had at one point, right? Where you're hearing from people again, and you're thinking about, okay, you know what? Maybe I want to return to that. Maybe I want to go back and study that thing that I started studying that time, or I want to go back and finish that book, or I want to pick up that project again, or return to that job, or call that person and see if they're hiring there, right? Again, something to do with the past. Some of you may be meeting a new energy as well at this time, where when you meet them, you feel like you've met them before, like a deep past life connection, or where you're in this space of feeling it on a very deep emotional level, obviously emotional because we're dealing with the moon energy here, that you've met them before. It's a very like soul kind of feeling. So, but I feel like it's a soul kind of feeling regardless of what you guys are, whatever you guys are returning to. It's kind of like this feeling like it's the right thing in your soul, feeling like it's the right thing. So some of you may be working on the mastering, right? And the Eight of Pentacles is realizing what's necessary for you guys to reconnect after having broken up. And whatever that means, guys, this could manifest so many different ways. Like, yes, let's move in, let's have a baby. We need to deepen the commitment. We need to be more involved in each other's lives. Or it could even be, I need more honesty. I need to be more honest with you. That kind of thing, whatever it is. I mean, it can manifest a million different ways, but it's like the realization of what's necessary to make something work that hasn't been working, and really looking at that and addressing it. It doesn't mean it's going to be easy, especially when we got Chiron hanging out there. We do have Mars in there, but we do also have Venus in there. So, and we do have Neptune in there as well. So there is going to be this energy of being able to have whatever is being discussed on this day softened, for it to be kinder, before it to be addressed. Okay. So we kind of have a little bit of a mixed bag going on. So that's what we have for that day, guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.